let's end up with just a couple minutes left, a sort of quick lightning round, sort of go around to the different panelists. And Lucy, I'll start with you. If the question is, sort of 5 years from now, do you see DAOs as something that's sort of a little bit of a fad that's going to fade, or do you see that DAOs as having and same question for everybody, as having a pretty solid piece or place within sort of different corporate structures, the way people talk about LLCs very naturally today?
Mm-hmm. I think the DAO is here to stay. I do think that at the moment, the way it looks is that it will need some form of legal structure through which to operate, because I don't think the rest of the world is going to change. The system that we have at the moment will need to be a legal structure for the DAO to operate through.
Great. Jackie, how about you?
I think that we are going to move towards seeing the DAO term as a way of doing business more so than anything. So a governance layer that we add to a variety of other legal businesses and entities. So I think it's going to look like a little bit of a sociocracy applied to startups, and just shared decision making with stakeholders. So I think it's just going to anchor the stakeholder model with that way of managing decision making.
Got it. Matt, how about you?
Yeah, I actually really like the way Jackie just phrased that. I tend to agree. I think it's going to become a sort of a model for the way that companies want to run themselves and organize, and that over time we're going to see some different structures, just like we have a variety of different business entity structures available now that you can fit that model within depending on the use case.
Great. And Miles, I'll give you the last word.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, I think that's the right kind of way of framing it. I think that, look, at the end of the day, there are a lot of different types of businesses in the world. A lot of them are not going to be able to work as decentralized businesses, and where that's the case and where that continues to be the case, a DAO probably isn't a good framework for them to utilize. But where you can decentralize decision making and get rid of hierarchies, I think that this represents a really promising avenue for people to pursue.
Great. All right. I think that brings us to I would say the top of the hour, but really 10 after the hour. So thanks very much to the panelists. That was a great discussion, really good insights, and hopefully we introduced some topics like the Unincorporated Nonprofit Association and what's going on in the Caymans, and the cooperative law structure that people might not have been as familiar with.